PR Connections Radio presents this episode of the PR Connections podcast is brought to you by Classy Communications PR and Advertising. Classy Communications provides public relations and marketing solutions for businesses, professionals, and nonprofit organizations. They can deliver the true meaning of your business with press releases, social media marketing, web development, email marketing, book publishing, and much more. Wherever your potential clients are, they can help you connect with them. Visit classycommunications.net to learn more about their suite of services that can help your business stand out from the rest. Classy Communications is your solution for business success.
Hey, g'day. It's another day in paradise for me. I live in Las Vegas. I don't know where, and my guest does too. Hopefully you're watching from all over the world. My podcast, The Business of Giving Video Edition, is on twice a month, and I have the most fabulous guests. Today, I've got Dr. Jessica Parker, and she's going to blast you into, I don't know, Star Wars with what she does. She is amazing. It's way over my head. I'm a healing kind of person, and she's a techie person. So I'd like to introduce my fabulous guest, Jessica Parker.
Thank you so much, AK. I really appreciate it.
Oh, well, it's going to be amazing for me. I've written some notes about what you do, and I went, I still don't understand. I am not a cyber security guru. I'm not even a goblin at it. So you're going to have to explain to us your organization and what you do in your nonprofit, which is really mega interesting to me because I never thought of nonprofits in cybersecurity and AI. So first of all, how did you get into it?
Well, I got into it through our founder. Our founder, Asal Vox Gibson, really got into it because of her passion for service as well as her Christian values. She thought about how she could be the light because she was seeing a lot of gaps in the cybersecurity world, a lot of gaps from her military experience. She served our country. So thank you for your service, Vox. And she saw how important technology was and how it could protect lives and missions. Super powerful. Cybersecurity is a component of it. And that got her thinking about how we could help people who had this wonderful protection mission focus and bring them into cybersecurity where we didn't have enough people in the field. We've had a shortage in the cybersecurity space since prior to COVID in the numbers of millions of people. She wanted to do something about it. And that's where I think she brings her light so much. The tagline for CyRoot Academy is "Be the Light."
I love it.
She lives it and she radiates it. It's fabulous. And it was her light that drew me into the organization as well, because you could see her passion and it overlapped with mine because I felt that I've been really blessed over the last 3 decades working in technology. That's given me a lot of opportunities in the field that I would not have had I not found my way into IT. As we got talking, CyRoot Academy was founded in January of 2025, so it's pretty recent, to really bring technology education, especially in the area of support for certifications, because not only is education important in technology, but those certifications are what differentiates you in employment opportunities. So if you have a degree but not the certification, you might find it harder to get a job. If you have the certification but not the degree, you might still find it harder. You end up needing both, but the degree doesn't prepare you for the cert. And it started with that idea of how can we help folks get these certifications and how can we do it in a way that's affordable?
Yeah, and I see that you've got scholarships and different things happening for people. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I've never even thought about it. I know my son-in-law was going into cybersecurity, and I went, aloha. And he's chosen another way, but he was right on the verge of going in there. And it's something I've never even thought about. I mean, when you talk about what you're doing, I do think about Star Wars. But I didn't even know there were all these millions of people out there that do this.
There has to be. It's complex. And there's not just one component. Just like, say, it takes many different types of healthcare workers to treat a disorder or to help somebody get back to wellness. I mean, even having a baby, you've got multiple types of people helping you on that journey, right? Different skills. You've got your nurse. You might have your doctor. You might have several different nurses. You might have an anesthetician. You've got all these different people helping make this a success. Something as simple as childbirth, right? Now let's take computers, which the level of complexity varies by your experience. However, it takes different types of roles to help keep an organization and its data secure. Different tools, different skill sets, different knowledge, all of that has to get put together to help keep an organization safe. So you need those cybersecurity professionals who may start out in your operations center, who are monitoring the day-to-day activities. That's one set of skills and one set of certifications.
Right.
For example, you've got the CompTIA Plus security professional certification. And maybe they want to go check out networking, which is how all of the different machines talk to each other.
Oh my God.
That's a different certification and a different set of skills and a different kind of training. You might take the Cisco networking exam and get that certification. Or you might be working on firewalls, which are these appliances or tools that keep your organization protected from the outside world and control the traffic coming in. Well, then you might get a Fortinet certification because you want to work on a Fortinet firewall. It all depends on which way you want to go. And you might not know, right? Because, oh, there's all these things and I think it's all really cool.
Oh.
Well, you might, or someone else might. And we also do things beyond just the cybersecurity. So we started with the cybersecurity and we're expanding and expanding. We added a leadership academy starting in 26. So we're expanding this leadership academy to be a more robust program. Every program includes project management because everything's a project. Once you understand project management, that's a domain set of skills that will transfer whether you stay in tech or you do anything else, because every piece of work has a beginning, an end, and a discrete output. When you're looking at something like that, everything's a project.
Yeah. Well, I learned a lot about that in Toastmasters.
Oh, yes.
I want to tell you, just so we're clear, my level of security, I mean, apart from like going outside and throwing rocks at people, I put a piece of duct tape on my camera. So I'm there with you. Just on a very little level.
You've taken a step towards security. And hopefully, and this is my personal side coming out, your passwords are unique and complex.
Oh, they're unique. I sometimes don't remember that. I've got a book. I've got my little Bible. How did I think of doing that one?
And that's an aspect that, congratulations, you're doing better than a lot of people, because password 1234 is still in the top 100 of common passwords.
Oh, well, I understand that. Yeah, I get that. I started off like that. Yeah, but I've known that there is actually a little evil person that lives inside my laptop. I'm there to conquer it at every day, every aspect of it. So, that's amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, huh? Everybody listen.
Yeah, if that's your password, you need to change it. But yeah, there's so much more that we're bringing in 26, and we're continuing to expand. We're also adding a digital skills program for the public, starting with older adults and individuals who might not have any technology experience.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And that's something that we'll be offering at no cost to the community.
Wow. And where will that be? On the CyRoot Academy?
It'll be through CyRoot Academy. We're looking at how we can bring it to where people are, because a lot of our courses will offer virtually, which is great for people who are comfortable with technology. But when you're talking people who have not had that experience with technology, who might not even be comfortable with a computer mouse, trying to get them to do that over Zoom is an unrealistic expectation. It'd be like asking me to fix my car. I can put gas in it, and there's the extent of what I can do.
I get
Right?
it.
It's not a fair expectation. If your goal is to help people become comfortable with computers, you need to be in the room with them. And later, maybe you can introduce Zoom. And in fact, that is one of our courses, but we can't start with that. So we've
Oh,
got
I'm
an
going to be
11
part of
courses.
that. I'm the
Yeah.
first one to sign up.
Well, and we're hoping we can offer it again where people are. So at
Right.
senior centers, or it might be at community centers, or even public housing units. We haven't quite formulated all of that just yet. However, we do have the 11 course set designed, and we're working to have that ready for implementation in the first part of the year. So we're
Now
super
I'm getting
excited about
really
that.
excited. Yay!
Yeah.
That
Well, we
includes me.
recognize that everything has technology in it anymore. I mean, your washing machine, everything's got computer components embedded in it. Your vehicle, absolutely everything has tech. And if you don't understand how to use it, not only are you left behind, but you're at higher risk of falling victim to a scam because the scammers have
Exactly.
gotten so unfortunately skilled,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
all of that, we're trying to look at it holistically and figure out where those needs are in the community to help out.
Yeah, well, I was just on the phone yesterday with my friend who's part of all this, Dana, and she got on Zoom with me to help me with things because, you know, when I grew up, cut and pasting was getting a pair of scissors and some glue and some paper and cut and pasting. Whereas now it's all done online, right? And it's. I
It
mean,
is.
I'm going to be 76 in 2 weeks.
Oh,
And
wow, you look fabulous.
oh, thank you very much. But I grew up, and I grew up in Australia, which was even more different. So, yeah, my first dentist had a drill that she pushed with her foot to make the drill work. So
Oh, like the flying machines.
yeah, so I'm out of the arc. So what you're telling, like senior citizens, people that are, over 50 and what have you, is great for a lot of people because they just don't know and they get so caught up in scams on their phone,
Mhm.
on their computer. This is awesome.
Yeah, we're really trying to help the community and help not only the older adults, but helping people get a leg up, be able to compete in the digital economy and be able to do things. And I keep thinking about like online banking. It shouldn't be
Mm,
complicated, but if you don't have an email address yet, or you
exactly.
haven't set up your account with an email address, someone can do it in your place. And then they've got all the access.
Exactly. And then you've got the other people that have like retired from the military and they're out there floating around in space and you can be using their brain power still because they've got all this behind them.
Well, that's one of the reasons that really inspired Vox to take this forward is she recognized from herself and her own experience and from teaching at UNLV and from kind of that transition from military service into the civilian world that folks who have been in the military service have a mindset towards security. Their
Exactly.
mindset's already there. It's not a huge leap to go into cybersecurity if you're already security minded. You're already thinking zero trust. Nope,
Exactly.
you got to prove it to me that you're safe. And that's an important skill set that's harder to teach on the cybersecurity side versus vocabulary and technology tools, which are comparably easier to learn for some folks anyway. And having those courses available to folks, current military personnel, active duty, military spouses who move every couple years,
Yeah.
as well as recently separated from the military because they can retire after 20 years. Well, like I said, I've been working for more than 30 myself, and I'm nowhere near ready to retire.
Now I'm never going to retire. Not as long as I have to pay bills.
Funny how that works, right?
Yeah, and eat.
And that's why those scholarships are so important, where we've got organizations who have donated scholarships, and we want to recognize those organizations on our website. It's like, hey, this scholarship was put out by Link Technologies. It's a win-win because not only does Link Technologies get recognition and appreciation for their scholarship, someone's going to get the benefit from that scholarship and connect that back to Link Technology. It's not just a thank you. It's, hey, here's the person you impacted.
Right.
You get that great connection as well as the recognition in the community that they've stepped up and they've made a decision to support
That's
military
awesome.
veterans.
So how do these veterans and these people in that who were in that industry and have retired out of it, how do they find you?
Well, we're very much involved with veteran organizations. Our founder is an honorary commander of the 489th Attack Squadron out of Creech Air Force Base. And so we're connected to folks directly at Creech and Nellis, making those relationships. And she's also gotten connected to the National Guard in Northern Nevada through the CIO organization up there. So as we're getting connected when people are separating, hey, don't forget, there's this other organization. And we're building those relationships with the appropriate organizations and the individuals within each team.
Yeah, well, this is awesome because I'm always for the military. I mean, they do so much,
and they sacrifice so much.
And people don't even know. They're just glad they're there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for you to offer this out into that area, there's probably a lot of other things too, but we don't just hear about it. This is a mighty plan, a mighty project.
It is a mighty project, and our founder, Vox, she has such a great vision, and I love being there to support it. Again, when you talk with her, it's like you can see the radiating energy from her. She brings the light to everything she does.
Well, you do too.
I get excited about things too, but I am very excited about this for so many reasons. I didn't have access to a lot of opportunities growing up, and scholarships can also help people who don't have a lot of financial resources.
Right. Exactly.
And unfortunately, the economy is such that there are more people like that than there used to be.
Well, there's people now, there's two sides of that, right? There's the people who take. Then there's the people who want to give to the people that have a vision and a passion and want to be there to help each other. Be the light, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I live for. I live for people standing on each other's shoulders to make this a better place. And
yes.
I can't think there could be this for a brainy lady like you. I can't think you're in the right space. I can't think of a better space for you to be in unless it was operating one of the Star Wars ships.
Oh, that sounds like
or the
fun.
Captain. I've got a 9-year-old granddaughter, so Star Wars is big in my life.
I understand. My children are grown, but no grandchildren.
Oh, yeah, it's just something else. I never thought I'd have one, and I had one amazing daughter who fell out of heaven, and I've got this amazing child who's only 9. Last time I was there, it took her 3 days to learn how to play chess. And I'm trying now to learn a little bit so I don't get straight away. All right. So you're saying if people want to find out who you are, they go to CyRoot Academy, right?
Yes. CYROOT academy.org.
.org. And do you do any talks around town? What happens? How do you get out there?
We are out doing all kinds of things. This month has been incredible for us as Vox was on Morning Blend. So our founder was on Morning Blend at the week of Veterans Day. We were speaking at Tech Alley Henderson last week. Or actually
Wow.
not last week, but it'll be the week of November 19th. And we get out and we have monthly networking events, although we're not doing one probably in December, given the holidays and the crush. But we try to get out, have monthly events. We're participating in the Sim Golf Tournament. We are doing activities out in the community several times every month. And we're not all at the same ones.
Right. So if people want to volunteer, can they do that with you and help you?
There's some volunteering. We actually pay our instructors. So if a person has one of the relevant certifications and wants to teach that course, they can reach out to us. In fact, we had a great conversation with several folks at Operation Warm Hearts Mixer on November 14th. So that was another military benefit event where I was talking with somebody who's about to retire who has several certifications and said, I love to teach. I want to teach. I'm like, well, come teach for us. That's awesome.
Wow.
So we tend to get more folks involved that way, as well as through scholarships. We have several organizations who have donated scholarships, and that's another great way to be involved. It doesn't always have to be huge.
What about grunt work? Do you have volunteers, opening for volunteers for that?
We have very limited opportunities there simply because we have so many family members and friends who step up.
Right.
We've
That's
got our board of directors, and each of our board of directors has family. And then because of the involvement with the military, for example, at the Sim golf event, we have volunteers from the Air Force who will be out on the golf course watching those par three hole-in-one contest holes. So there will be 2 airmen or women out there watching to make sure that the integrity is upheld and upholding great standards, and they're volunteering their time out there to help out, as well as get the word out about CyRoot Academy, talk about SIM, the Society for Information Management, which is a technology organization here in Nevada. And they host this golf tournament that provides educational funds that go back in the community to provide more scholarships to help more people get education in a variety of forms.
You must love getting up of a morning with all this, like ready to blast out into a new day and help people.
Well, I don't know if you've kind of felt this way as you hit a certain stage in life, but once you hit for me, once I hit empty nester stage, I suddenly had some capacity that I hadn't used to had. I was like, oh, I was busy raising my kids. I'm done with that. Now what am I going to do with myself? Well, I've had a really nice career. I've had a lot of good fortune, and a lot of people have helped me along the way. How can I help the next group up? And that's one of the shared visions that I have with Vox is the rising tide lifts all boats. It's not
Yes.
pie. We can all help lift each other up. And
Yes.
that power is so incredible to be able to help other people. It feels good, of course, but you're making the world a better place at the same time.
Yes.
Even if you're just moving the needle a little bit each time.
I don't think, and this is what I teach people, along with a whole lot of other things, I don't think people understand the amount of power that they have within their body, mind, spirit, and heart. They kind of wander around the globe doing what they're doing, and they don't realize all you have to have is that thought that you want to help people in whatever avenue it is. Like
Right.
I would never pick your avenue. I didn't even know about it, right? But I'm good at what I do, and I'm actually excellent at what I do, and that's helping people be healthy. Keep off drugs and find a way organically to live a good, healthy, long life. So we're all there. We all can do it. And can you imagine if just half of the community in Nevada felt like that? Where would we be? I mean, it would be fantastic. You're an amazing woman, Dr. Jessica Parker.
Thank you so much.
So let's go over that, CyRootAcademy.org.
Yes.
Okay. And if they get on there, they can find you, and there's phone numbers and emails and
There's
what have
email
you.
addresses, contact forms, there's scholarship applications, there's course information about what we've got coming up each quarter. We try to keep a running, current quarter plus the next quarter going. So right now our Q1 26 is up and ready for registration. But if they don't see anything there and they said, oh, hey, I'm looking for X, send us an email. There's multiple scholarships to apply for. Go ahead and apply for that. As again, we try to help as many people as we can through our organization, and we're working on new and creative ways to get out there to help people transition from military service to civilian life, help folks who have already left service, those who are underrepresented. We want to really transform and help people get those good jobs, good careers, so that they can be self-sustaining. There's nothing, I think it's so sad when people don't have the opportunity to put their best selves to work.
Or don't get a good kick in the bottom with their boot to move on. Just because you finish in one job and retire, that's not the end of life.
Yeah. Oh, goodness, no. I think retirement is not what it once was.
No, but I'd like it to be sitting on a ranch with a whole bunch of animals that nobody wanted, and look after them and grow my own food. And I'd like that, but it's not meant to be. I'm living in a different era. Thank you so much, Jessica, for sharing something that I knew nothing about. And I'm sure a lot of my viewers didn't know anything about either. So you'll be getting information. People will be like typing away going, I want more information from Dr. Jessica.
That's awesome. I am going to give a little plug for my Crucial Conversations course. This is part of our Leadership Academy, Crucial Conversations for Mastering Dialogue. And it's a 2.5 hour times 5 days session. There's one that's 5 straight days, or Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, Wednesday, because of the holiday. And these are the skills that help you have effective conversations. For, those difficult ones, those ones that your stomach just gets all knotted up. You dread having that conversation. You're afraid to have it. You run away from it. These are the skills. I learned them 20 years ago. I got certified after I finished my doctorate. It's a set of skills that I found so useful in my last 20 years that I think it's worth bringing to the community.
Okay, so how do people get hold of that?
It is one of our courses available to register on CyRootAcademy.org.
Okay, fabulous. All right, well, we'll have to have you back again sometime next year and see how all these new courses went. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing this, and I want to thank Vox for what she does, and I want to thank all the military for what they do.
Yes, thank you.
Did you know your clothing could help balance your body's pH levels? Our cutting-edge fabric technology naturally promotes optimal pH balance, helping you feel energized, refreshed, and at your best every day. Use promo code PRTalk for more info. Tap the link in the description or contact our experts at 702-445-9488 to learn more.
PR Connections Radio thanks you for watching this podcast. Check out more episodes of this show and our others at prconnectionsradio.com.